What's going on, everybody? We are back at it again today with another trainer trial. This time it is the twin trial, I think is what it's called. But regardless, you can have any card you'd like as long as you play exactly 2 copies of those cards, barring energy cards. So you have to play, like in this deck, 2 Okidogi, 2 Brute Bonnet, 2 Fez, 2 Pecharunt, but I can play up to 8 energy, right? I liked this idea because of the self-sufficiency of Okidogi and the fact that you can really get set up extremely quickly and hit very hard. A lot of decks just can't keep up with it. And it really just gives you the ability to kind of like just start taking those knockouts immediately. I included the Sneasel Weavile rescue board combo. For those of you who don't know, with Weavile, once if you move it from the bench to the active spot using Pecharunt, you can essentially have a free boss, move whatever Pokemon to the front, and then you have rescue board to retreat back into whatever you'd like with the Okidogi, which would be ideal, which is why I play the Brute Bonnet, so I can poison Okidogi again if I do end up making that play. I think I've played 10 or 15 matches, and I've never used it once. I just don't know what else I'd put in here, because really, Okidogi, Monkey Dory, Pecharunt is like the entire deck. You don't need much more than that. Going along, Serrano is insanely powerful in this deck, with one card being able to set up Okidogi, Pheasantipity, and Pecharunt. Crazy. Town Store to be able to get you those Binding Mochis, or to be able to get you the Ancient Boosters, especially since you can only play the 2 Arven. Janine's Secret Art as like an emergency, like, oh, hey, I want to start setting up other attackers in the back, or, you know, I've got my one Okidogi in the front. I really want to have the second one ready to go, maybe even a Pecharunt ready to go. EXP share, so that the energy from your Okidogi can go to your second one if something were to come up. Perilous Jungle, just in case I did want to get that extra poison damage. With Okidogi being at 260 after being poisoned, then plus this means that you're doing 290 damage to the opponent, which doesn't really matter. But when you combine that with Binding Mochi, that puts you at 330, which means you're taking knockouts on Hydreigon, surprisingly. No, it wouldn't take a knockout on Hydreigon, huh? I had that in the deck and it wasn't even going to work. How funny. It wouldn't even work on Charizard either. Don't play the Perilous Jungle. I don't think it's going to do anything. You can play anything else. Play whatever you want. Play 2 more energy. Why not? And then you got the 2 Night Stretchers to recover whatever you need, the 2 Nest Balls, Bravery Charms to give yourself some extra health. Okidogi with the extra 50 is pretty nice. Put you at a nice 300 number, which just gives you the ability to kind of like just take more hits, take more of a beating, and then Monkey Dory a lot of the energy back off. Oh, the Colress is also another really cool one for this one, just because Town Store is so useful in getting your Binding Mochis or your booster energies. Being able to grab that and then also get an energy. So you put down your Okidogi first turn, you use Colress to get the dark energy, attach it to your Okidogi, and then you can get the Binding Mochi, and then you can just start Poisonous Musculature immediately and just start swinging as soon as possible. Then having a research for draw, because this deck is bad at draw. You know what? Take these 2 Perilous Jungle, cut it for like 2 Carmine, or cut it for, I don't know, Morty, Iris, something else, anything else. You need draw. You need better draw. I would have had. I think this deck would have done even better if I had done that. I also do play the 2 E-Switch. Don't know exactly how useful they are. I think with the Janine's Secret Art, being able to put the 2 energy out there and then E-Switch over, and then maybe plus the EXP share, like you can power up one Okidogi as soon as the other one's down. You know, just another thought to go for there. It was just kind of like another idea of what I wanted to do. You know, you can maybe even cut like the Sneasel and Weaviles and the rescue board. I'd probably keep the rescue board. But you can cut the Sneasel and Weaviles, add like 2 Pokemon Catcher, 2 Counter Catcher, but you're ahead more often than not. Maybe even like cut out and put 2 Boss. You know, this deck is so self-sufficient with how Okidogi attacks and how slow the Twin Trials meta is. that you can take the time to, you know, put these other cards in here and not have to be so concerned with like, well, I can get these knockouts immediately. You're going to get knockouts significantly faster than your opponents are, especially since everyone's playing Zacian for some reason. Which is funny because that was the first deck I had thought about. I started building around it because I really wanted to make Hops Corviknight work, but Hops Corviknight does not work in this meta. So I came on this. I came to this. I came to this, and I really enjoy it. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into the gameplay and see it in action. I'm really digging this whole, just the trainer trials in general. I think they're a lot of fun. I like building within stipulations. Come on, 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 come on. Hell yeah. Yeah, when this deck goes first, it is not nearly as fun or useful. Well, that also sucks. All right. I think the move here is Colress to get the Dark Energy. Nest Ball for the Okie Dokie. That gets me Town Store, which gives me Brute Bonnets, Ancient Booster. And then next turn I can Serrano if I need to, or I can just research away everything. I keep seeing these decks, I'm just like, how does this deck function on a 2 of everything line? Like, don't you need like 8 electric generators to make this thing work? Didn't even use his ability. What even is this game? I want to look through the prizes, but I have no idea what anything even is. Oh, yeah, actually, it's kind of easy. You just look for the ones. Okay. No idea still. That and that. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Town Store for this guy. Attach there. Bring up the Dogs. Los Dogies. Get that energy going. Maybe a little bit of a donk. Who knows? I think I had to play Buddy Poffins or something else to get the Sneasel in here. That's gonna help you right now, sir. Don't mind that. Why didn't you do that last turn? You already attached this turn, right? Yeah. How did you think you were gonna take me out? Well, I definitely don't want to research that now, but we will definitely Serrano for those 2, I believe. I should have scrapped all 3. I don't need the rest of my deck. Don't even need that. We're just flexing on them. Boom! Poison, boom. See, they see these. See, this is where my genius really comes into play here. They see these sleeves in the deck box, and they think, oh, no, a regular poison package. But alas, they have been fooled. For 'tis not a poison package, but the poison punch. The poison jab, if you will, for the dirty VGC players out there. That's right, I was gonna fuck your Tadbulb up. Let's go. You can tell this person doesn't care about trainer trials because they're using a regular Pokecoin. Hell no, I don't want to go first. Let's go. What is this filth? I don't want to research this hand away. I'm almost definitely gonna Iono. Hydreigon, Golden Go. I thought we couldn't get worse than Golden Go to Dunsparce. But here we are. In 2025. With this. Playing a stadium turn 1 without a Terra Pokemon, that is a play. That's for sure. Yeah, just Iono. I don't like doing that because I feel like they didn't really have anything there, but whatever. It happens. Okay. I at least get this going. And next turn I can Colress for another energy. And hopefully just start punching things as hard as I possibly can. It's like an instrument. Gimme, 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 go. Not enough Pokemon make me want to break out in song, and that's a shame. Try to save that rescue board if I can for the Weavile. Do I Arven here instead for like a nest ball? Yeah. Because like I have a feeling that's gonna start getting damage off pretty quick. See, now I would like a research. I feel like I just want to get another Okie Dokie set up. And we can get through all the fun stuff later. Because hopefully with this, I don't have to worry so much about... Like, it's 260. I think Hydreigon is 330. Which... I think for 260, even with the Binding Mochi, isn't going to change like that number or not. Like Colress doesn't really help me in this turn either because I don't need Town Store. Is he gonna pop it? Yeah, I don't think Binding Mochi is going to help me in this matchup. I think I could probably cut the Binding Mochis. I only put them there because of a Greninja deck that I played, but even then it's like, yeah, I take out the Greninja in one hit, but it only really helps in that matchup because like nothing else. Well, if I have 20, 260, and that's 40, right? That's 300. I mean, with a plus 30 of damage on here, I I could always Monkey Dory, the other damage there. It does give me some knockouts, which is kind of cool. But I don't know how necessary that really is. You. Get that damage on early. Yeah, that should be it. Give me them prizes. I didn't need a second one of those. Yeah, the rare candy. Ooh, a piece of candy. Yeah, you keep flipping that script. See if it helps. I really loved the Loyal 3 deck, like, originally, too, when it first came out. I was hype on it. Obviously, it's not as good as, you know, we would have hoped, but it still is pretty cool. And I think it is pretty okay in certain matchups. Not like, you know, groundbreaking, but in this metagame, though, it is awesome. Jock. I was gonna hit my monkey. Ooh, that's mean. That is mean, sir. How dare you? That's fine. Put me down to 3. Take out your Dino. Put me down to 2. Little does he know. It's 2 extra damage counters, right? So it'll be 30. Damn. I could have already had it poisoned. That'd been cool because then I could take it out. Damn. I would have really loved that top deck. You suck. Actually, I can take it out this way because this exists. Yeah, do that because I don't need this with the monkey. How many energy do I have left? Ooh. Fine, I don't play Janine. Town store. Booster. I think I have to save the energy switch just in case my Dogi gets knocked out. But he can't, right? Like, even with Zweilous, I mean, even with Hydreigon, most of this is 200, right? Yeah, I don't care then. So, El Poison. Move the damage. And we hold. Oh, Perilous wouldn't even work anyway because he's Dark type. Duh. Pays to read, kids. Come on. Come on. Do it. Put the Hydreigon on. Put the dragon there. How crazy. Who thinks Let me take a Pokemon that needs to use a bunch of energy to do damage and combine it with a Pokemon that needs an absurd amount of energy to attack. I was really afraid I gave him the tech there. Oh. Did I discard both my emojis? Do I have another emoji in the deck? I don't even know. But I think I have another town store. And if I do, the emoji actually about to come in clutch right now. Cool. Did not discard the emoji. Colores, you're up. Let's go. Okay. Turn. Next part. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Let's get it. Yeah. All right. Binding emoji stays. These metagames are so fun. 1350. Who does that? Who hits that hard? This guy. This person. They care. Colorless energy. It's something. They took the time. They chose a weak ass coin, but they still went for it. They never learn. They never learn. This is a hand. What's funny to me is that in these trials, people keep trying these evolution decks. In the last one, it was pretty okay because it was such a random, you know, you had one of everything, so it's like you could probably make it work. But search is hard, but when you have so many different cards, it's like, okay, well, I'm going to be getting something that's going to work regardless. But like this 2-2-2 format, it's so difficult to find anything that's meaningful. You know, in the singleton format, you can play a research and an Iono and a Morty's Conviction and an Iris, you know, or whatever else. You can play all of those at once, and it's fine because of that. But in this format, you don't get all those options, so trying to evolve is just a nightmare. I've played like 10 matches with this Sneasel, haven't evolved it once. Am I going to get rid of it? Nope, because I like the tech too much. I think it's cool. I think I just play everything. And just... say, why not? Give me a fresh new hand. Yeah, poison isn't going to help much here, so... because their health isn't going to be high enough. Or, yeah, they don't have enough health for it to matter. So I won't need Bonnet. I'll probably get a second Okie Dokie here when I get a chance. So yeah, let's just get them dark energies. Whoa. That's a lot of dark energy in the prizes. I didn't discard any, right? That's a lot of dark energy in the prizes. Half my prizes are dark energy. I've got the vessel to get me one for the monkey. Town store to get the rescue board if I somehow get a Weevil. Weavile. Ooh. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. I was not familiar with your game. But alas, I am. Actually, it doesn't even matter, right? 'Cause I got 260 plus monkey. Okay. You thought, sir. I believe that math is not your strong suit. I think they just realized, oh, the bravery charm didn't even matter. What are you gonna boss up? What don't they get about how Petrifront works? Oh, wait. Oh, Snorlax is there. Oh. That was my fault. I definitely deserved that one. See how I almost messed up there? But I didn't, because I think. I used my noggin. Don't need that Petch. Is that my last 2 energies? Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay, I think that should be fine. That should be fine. We're okay here. And we got Fez. Giving me Fez draw is funny. We don't need to poison. Let me just move the damage already. So I can stretch her. See if my other night stretcher's prized or not. If it is, okay. It's not. I do have them. So I'm gonna grab Ultra Ball, Bravery Charm, because this person learns. No, I don't. That was dumb. I need Bravery Charm not on him. Okay. Try us again. No big deal. One of these days I will figure this out. I will learn how to play the Pokemon card game. Trading card game. You know, the thing. Get so caught up thinking about whether or not you could, didn't stop to think whether or not you should. It's funny, I was thinking that the 60 health with 0 retreat cost has to be better. That's spiky energy? I was thinking no one's going to play Dragapult in this format. Not me. Not thinking about bossing up and Zacian EX with a Snorlax in the back. So rude. Why you gotta be so rude? Zarude. Okay, there's a Pokemon. That Pokemon kind of has a song to it. Come on, hit me. Hit me. Hit me. Oh, you know what? He might be planning. Oh, I see your games. Yeah, I don't need either one of those. Grab the other Okie Dokie. See, that Ultra Ball would have been for the Weavile, but no. I screwed up. Then again, he would need like Hops, Band, and Crispin, and Postwick. Does Snorlax? Does its damage get boosted by its own ability? Oh, he passed? Oh, okay. Bye-bye. This is the real poison package. It's the same one. You just turned.